Sorry for temporarily scuffed comms. We are back with Xero Rap in our squad strike bracket. I'd love to start now.
Hopping on just in time. I'm Noah, and I'm here joined by Scabs.
What's good, Noah? It's been a minute since we got a chance to work a block together.
Oh, yeah.
And what a block it is going to be as we got winners finals here of squads.
So we got Rap versus Xero, and oh my goodness, look at this lineup of Rap.
Terrible nightmare lineup. That is one of those where you lock in with your control scheme and you're just like, I get to go from getting double dunk from Kazuya to getting Steve up tilted to getting Game & Watch up B.
You know, compared to, Falco, Pokemon Trainer, Nessa on the other side of things, I just think Rap wants it more.
This is kind of, we are playing single-player games, both of them.
He has the Japan mindset where it's, I want to win.
He does have the Accolade tag.
Yeah, he's a Japan LARPer. We were joking about that last night. Those PT's put in the work, though. Yeah, one more hit and Kazuya will get Rage Drive, so yeah, you got to be careful about that. You need to close out this stock because you're already at such a deficit so early on.
I'm liking the Charizard swap. Like the weight doesn't actually matter because Rage Drive does 40 damage. But what this gives you is this gives you the ability to just like not interact in neutral. Like we're back air, back air, back air, back air. I wonder what move we're trying to hit. Rap saw it. If I can see it, Rap can definitely see it.
Oh, for sure. And now we do have the Ness. This is the main one. Good hit here, maybe at the ledge will do it. Definitely looking for a back air. That, unfortunately for Xero, did not sweet spot. Nair will do it, maybe poor DI.
For sure.
But we take those.
To be honest, I don't like the way that Rap has set up this lineup. Leading off with Kazuya, that can give you the sweep like this, but now like Steve can do 60, 80 damage for sure, but your anchor is Game & Watch, you can struggle to get like raw kills.
Well, the thing is, Game & Watch Ness is practically unwinnable for Ness.
True.
That is, I've heard Ness's worst matchup for many years.
True, the question becomes like, what kind of a lead is Rap gonna have in this?
Yeah, I think he's putting a lot of faith into Steve here to just close things out quickly. It's already putting in the work. That up smash should do it right there, and game one will go to Rap.
Don't even need the anchor if you just go ahead and give him the top 2.
Yeah, I think that's the play. That's the play here from Rap. And Xero, we didn't really see much of the Falco, kind of instantly got blown up. I think that you got to camp that Kazi. He's clearly very technically capable with that character. He can zero to death you. You just can't mess with that.
The big thing about the Kazuya Falco that folks like don't think about is that Kazuya beats every single character that wants to fight him. Falco kind of wants to fight most characters because he has those phenomenal combos and kill confirms. But the thing is, Falco can be one of the campiest characters in the game.
For sure.
You have the lowest amount of cooldown on your reflector plus startup that'll allow you to get that reflector out twice. So you just do not have to put up with Kazuya's laser beams. And you have a projectile of your own. So just go ahead and use both of those tools. Use that disjointed reflector. Use that transcendent projectile and keep Kazuya at arm's length until he makes a mistake and gives you that 60 damage string.
So we are going PS2 here. In addition to those things, you also have the very high jump and very low lag side B, which you can use for circle camping Kazuya if you really wanted to.
Yeah, that's always the annoyance. First of all, did we just get the... This sounds like the Wiimote audio.
Yeah, what just happened?
Yeah, our audio quality just like... this is some crunchy stuff right now. Are we good? We're good. Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea what happened.
I had no idea what just happened.
That literally transported me back to like the audio you would hear out of the Wii nunchucks for like brawl and nonsense like that. But Signal is improved. It looks like no change to the lineup, so the order is going to be the big one right here. That's kind of what I really love about Squad Strike too. There's always a little bit of rock, paper, scissors that you can do here.
All right, so Falco Game & Watch. This time Rap chooses to anchor with the Steve. I'm curious to see this Game & Watch.
Yeah, I have not seen Rap bring this one out. Falco G-dubs, a lot of people will think, oh, well, Game & Watch has a reflector, so Falco can't camp him. Turns out, like, 3 lasers isn't really that strong of a projectile, so you certainly still can. Already using those disjointed projectiles. And look, that's exactly what you want to do. You bait Rap, and Rap tries to approach with an unsafe dash, and then you get solid but unspectacular damage, not necessarily the Falco combos we typically see.
And I like the reflector a lot to deal with the bombs. I never really thought about that interaction in particular because it does break the bombs and it hits Game & Watch. It seems like a very practical move into that as like a counter to Game & Watch fair.
Agreed.
And already great up smash anti-air. That's the key to beating Game & Watch. If you can catch on to when he's landing, so you can beat him.
So last time we both talked about how this matchup, like the Falco basically got instantly
Lord.
evaporated, and now Xero recognizes it. I do not want to interact. Stay away from me, please.
Oh, yeah, exactly what we were talking about, literally.
Maybe we got to keep the coaching at a minimum. The players are
Oh,
relatively
true,
close.
yeah. Maybe he has the game in his ear or something. Does he got headphones in? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't.
Oh, we got the great
That's not
tech
good,
coverage by Rap. That's the problem. You can put so much effort into running away from Kazuya, and it can be a difficult task. All he needs to do is get one read. You're not getting away again.
Oh, yeah.
Great pivot right there.
Ivysaur coming on.
Ivy's an interesting, like, neutral experience with this character. Like, his projectile is super easy to link into. Rap does have that reflector. Curious if that's going to play a role here. Given how consistent these projectile timings are, Rap has been able to just, like, parry it and walk forward. Tech chase on the platform and does only get the aerial, not the up B. Forcing a tech situation. And then the swap to Charizard. I like that option. The problem, the aggressive up B, not actually getting punished, though.
Now you do have Rap at the ledge. That should be a stock Charizard Forza. Will be enough to take it. Yeah, you got to conserve as much as possible if you want a chance against this Steve. Setting up the TNT for with the wall, and I thought the flamethrower would blow it up instantly because it's a fire.
So did I, yeah. I mean, this is Sakurai, come on. We got to be logically consistent here. My immersion, though.
We try to nair out his shield on Anvil. Not sure why we didn't see up smash. Regardless, Charizard putting in a little bit of work, bit of weight. Yeah, you're going to survive that down air.
I mean, you do have that anchor with the Nest, but I don't know if Nest versus Steve is going to be particularly phenomenal because this is like Rap's primary secondary. Like, this is not just like a pocket Steve. Rap puts in a ton of time and effort. And look at that, the turnaround on the block, it is showing.
Ness, okay, fair off the ledge. I like that conversion to the PK fair. The block did seem to have a part in that combo and tried to make something work off the block. Rap just not going to tech. Goes out of the range of Xero and yeah, just follows it up with the edge guard.
And did you catch the instant turnaround just running off of edge? Like that, those little things that Rap was doing right shows you that he has put the time and effort in to learn this Steve. Like,
I mean, the Steve is the main.
Main.
Main?
It's like split between that and the Kazuya too. Like I feel like the Steve's been popping up more and more often, but I can't count the number of times that I've seen Rap be like,
no,
yeah,
no,
Steve's
Rap the Steve main.
I am stupid. I immediately realized that I was whatchamacallit, think of a different player.
You're thinking of Myth.
I'm thinking
You're
of
thinking
Myth,
of Myth,
100%.
the Kazuya who dabbles in Steve.
I walked up here and talked to Myth just before I sat down, and then I started casting Rap. And I'm like, oh, it's clearly the same person I was talking to.
I know, you know the meme where it's like all the Buzz Lightyears on the shelf? Yeah, I play Steve and Kazuya. I'm talented, by the way.
Well, Rap is certainly talented,
Right,
but
yeah, certainly,
and Myth is also certainly talented, but they definitely gave me the shake right there. And now the Dr. Mario.
Oh, that's raw. That's raw. I love Dr. Mario.
Same.
Bit of a downgrade from Game & Watch in terms of tier list, but definitely an upgrade in terms of aura and hype moments.
And to be honest, against fast fallers, or really just the fur animals like Falco, down throw into Tornado is a true combo. It relatively generous position percents.
That'll work on just about anyone here. Also, Xero is starting with the Ness. Figures here, okay, I'm just gonna start out with the main, maybe try to get an early lead. I'm not sure if that's working out here. The Dr. Mario is putting in the work. Bolt, that could be dead. Yeah, just gonna match up be out of that. Frame 3 and invincible, by the way.
I don't. Do you get the invuln in the air? I know it's invuln on grounded startup, but I don't think aerial.
I think you get it in the air. Otherwise, I'm not sure that would have worked. Back throw, not enough to kill Dr. Mario just yet. That PK fire could lead to death. Does not, and a great tomahawk grab from Rap finds him the back throw.
The recovery tomahawk too. Like everybody expects you to land aggressively with an aerial.
See that?
A little bit of wave bouncing view reversals. Rap's got that movement with the dock.
This guy doesn't need a top tier to win.
This is the problem with Doc, though. Off stage, if you get hit with one projectile, you may just be dead. Yep. That down B is a little bit too predictable to just be tossing out there.
Yeah, one of the reasons why Dr. Mario is pretty bad.
He's Ganondorf with the PhD.
He has a slightly better Ganondorf because he has a projectile.
Exactly.
Does PhD get you a projectile?
A projectile degree? Maybe.
Projectile degree, yeah. A good juggle's coming out from this Ivysaur. That's the thing you want to abuse about Kazuya. He doesn't really have much air drift. You can abuse his poor landing. That is the main way to just blow him up to disadvantage. And we're just seeing that up air, Vine Whip. It's working already 100%.
Yeah, just kind of slapping the hell out of Kazuya. This is just one of those where it's like, hey, in neutral, I do have the active hitboxes to compete with anything you want to toss out.
It has the stage advantage here. Just choosing a...
We gotta get rid of that hold buffer. I think that's what's been happening here, because that's 2 times in a row where Rap just tossed out the up B directly after swapping, despite the fact that Kazuya was nowhere near him.
Reflect. I thought that would do a lot more damage, to be honest. Up air is going to take it, though. So now we got last 2 characters, Falco versus Steve. This is the Xero secondary versus the Rap main, and we're really TNTing. We're really lasering that TNT.
I love just at the last second, you saw Xero just pull away from that anvil on the block. No, we are back to 16-bit audio nonsense.
Yeah.
All right, the up tilt string max damage right there with the back air, because he could not connect with the up smash instead. Xero trying to land aggressively yet again, but I'm kind of digging the air-to-air attempts from Rap. Like, Falco definitely has the advantage with drift and that very large double jump, but just get him out of here.
Like just putting in work. Deals well with the minecart to create space pretty well. You have Rap in the corner here, and you do have him at kill percent as well. I know Xero's going to be looking for an up tilt back air conversion for sure. Tried to land on him right there. Rap was ready for an up tilt of his own. That shield looking really low. Got to really be careful here.
It feels like the problem with this matchup is, like, do you really want to, like, land on Steve to get that up tilt back air confirmed? It's so hard to kill as Falco, regardless. Taking away one of your best confirms now just kind of means you have to get a read or a roll in.
The eyes in, not enough to kill just yet. That up air can be very tricky. Oh, you had the opportunity right there to take the game.
Yeah, that was 100% just a terror. Saw the block and just like, I don't want to challenge that. But if we had the boldness,
either that or it was buffered.
True, could be.
And I like the use of Reflector here to deal with the blocks. I never really thought about that in this matchup.
It's just a sword. Because it's transcendent, it can cut through those blocks and does a solid bit of disruption.
Somehow that down tilt, not enough to take it just yet. Steve feels like a heavyweight sometimes. That
should have been an up smash.
That should have been anything else.
Down tilt not going to get it. Forward air. Just, again, Rap is doing a really good job of playing patient here.
He has no resources at all. You still have to deal with these diamond tools. Forward air, run up, just do it. Yeah, Xero does get a game. I really like the Falco counterplay into this Steve. A lot of missed opportunities to take that game earlier. Maybe playing a little shaky, but hey, you got the job done, and that's all that matters.
This does feel as though it's kind of a case of Xero has 3 good characters, Rap has 2 good characters, and a pocket. Like, that third character continues to get blown up. When the Game & Watch was in as the anchor, we didn't have to deal with it. But now we need that third character, and so far the Doc Mario didn't do it, the Game & Watch hasn't done it. Is Rap going to go back into the well and dredge up a third member of the Squad Strike team that can actually take a stock or even take a game?
I played against Rap in Squad Strikes once a very long time ago. If I remember correctly, he also played Mega Man. That's what we could be seeing. Or maybe he has like 1,000. Maybe he's just good at every character.
It could be, like, fundamentally, certainly a good player. Jigglypuff.
Certainly not what I was expecting. Jigglypuff, Kazuya's...
We are...
Okay. Pick your low tier. Kazuya... No, sorry. Dr. Mario, Mewtwo, or Jigglypuff? Which low tier you want to go with?
I mean, I'm a Doc fan, so I'm loving this.
I like the Doc. Yeah, it was kind of cooking earlier.
But now we're starting off with Steve to counter that mess at the beginning. I do like keeping Kazuya as the anchor. Kazuya feels like the best anchor in the game.
I agree. With Steve, you can kind of choose how you want to approach the game. You also don't get Steve into Falco, which Xero seemed pretty knowledgeable of how to play.
Meanwhile, like, if you have this Doc Mario as a second character, like, you can very easily, like, get a kill or at the very least, like, steal a stock at lowered mid percents. Like, that is a character that thrives just off of thievery.
Speaking of thievery, we're trying to walk the dog here. I know Rap's going to be looking to try to maybe block off Xero's recovery if he can.
Instead, using that phenomenal air dodge that Ness has. Don't even need to toss out the up B PK Thunder.
Good tech chase. Able to put Rap off stage. Not quite able to track down him in disadvantage, though Steve does have a lot of options to mix you up in those situations. DK Fire will hit from under the block, and that is a very fortunate trade for Xero, as the back air does sneak in a hit against him, though he was anviling.
I'm so mad for Xero right there. Xero was like holding on to shield for dear life as Rat put out hitbox after hitbox that could have claimed the stock. Miserable situation, but now Pokemon Trainer has some work to do instead. Getting solid damage, but great DI down to dodge that. Now we've got the Charizard, which hasn't really been doing much so far this set.
And already the Pokemon Trainer, a lot of damage onto it. Can't find the edge guard there. Steve has the positioning, and Rap's doing a lot with it. I like the attempt with the Flare Blitz to the other side. You're going to make that back through the iron blocks, and back throw should...
No, not at all.
Really?
It's okay, but a lot of people, like, it's more of a DI check.
Not even up throw's going to do it. I'm saying Steve just feels like a heavyweight sometimes. Maybe that's the stage. Maybe it's just... I don't know.
This is an even game just about, and look at that. Xero was 100% looking for the up B out of shield. Instead gets the back air to kill, but now you have to deal with Doc Mario, and this is down throw into up B percentage, if I've ever seen it.
Oh no, you got to deal with Dr. Mario.
I mean, this character has kill moves. Just don't fall into them.
Just put him off stage. Look at this.
You can keep mashing up B. Do it. Ah.
Look at this. What does he do? He's so slow. So slow. Oh, okay, you sold that. What are you doing, bro? You could have just forward aired. But anyway, so now it's Xero who's on the ledge. Oh.
That was an attempt at a trump right there, but he messed up the cape. Now a really difficult position, taking so much damage from the Flame Breath.
Back here nearly connecting. Tornado, not enough just yet. This Charizard is living.
Oh, the
Great
cape! Don't look at me.
Yeah, Xero is not ready for that. Falco here could get a quick stock and we'll be at even.
I don't know if we have a double, so but Xero didn't know that either. Dr. Mario low percent combos, everybody. Up throw into, I sure do hope they DI towards me.
Yep. Up tilt, yeah, good DI from Rap. Does not get hit by anything that would have killed him. However, you are off stage.
That's
easy edge guard, yeah.
That was a preposterous air dodge right there in that situation. Doc Mario way too easy to intercept in those spots.
Let's see how polished this Falco is. Look good versus the Steve, but now you got to fight the Kazuya, which I think might be a whole lot harder because you have to fight him.
Yeah, this is a bad match.
And this is what happens when you fight Kazuya. Able to escape on the platform, tech rolling away. Trying to get the juggles. Just can't seem to track down a Rapid disadvantage. His drift has been very good. And he's making everything out of a character who typically struggles in those situations.
This is looking like just immaculate advantage state from Xero. We all know that Kazuya only needs one move to connect. To reverse that, though, an up air. No, actually gets the back air and gets the game.
Oh man, that was that was very well played from Xero. I'm liking this Falco. If you told me he was a Falco main Ness secondary, I would believe you.
So would I in that spot. Just immaculate advantage state and then backing off in exactly the right spots.
So we are going to game 5 here. If Xero takes this, it will be a reverse 3-0, which would be kind of crazy.
Are we sticking with the trainer? We are. So now the question becomes, is Doc Mario getting retired?
I don't know. You lost the last 2 games with him as a starter.
Does not look like it. So we are rocking with this same trio.
Maybe that's just his 3rd best character. I don't know.
Could be. I mean, definitely the movement is there with the cape shenanigans. We saw some of those combo strings that Doc is kind of known for. What we haven't seen is that the character doesn't really recover well.
That's true.
That's kind of what really, really good Docs do. Like, you don't see, like, old school Bacon getting intercepted a lot off stage.
Another thing that Doc struggles with is being at the ledge. He's very slow. His only ways out are very predictable, and we saw the Charizard really demolish the Dr. Mario at the ledge.
True enough, true enough.
Okay, so we are getting the Steve versus the Ness. The Ness looked solid into the Steve earlier. I think you just got to keep your distance here. Use your projectiles. Use your floatiness to mix them up. Don't get hit by any bad trades. There's a lot that can go wrong here, and Xero's been doing a pretty good job of mitigating the damage thus far. However, this Steve is inevitable. Quick 76 will put Xero near kill percents.
Still no diamond, though. This has been a very aggressive Steve this game, so not a ton of valuable resources. No iron either in the pocket.
Stone back here, not enough to kill just yet. Where's that iron? I can't tell.
I don't think he's actually had a chance to build iron yet, so it should still be stone.
Howard minecart coming in. The hit after minecart is so annoying.
I agree. It's one of those where it's like you have to either roll away so you dodge the command grab, or if you roll back, every now and then it feels like it's a little bit more disjointed than you'd think. Diamond on deck, but look at this, 140 to 40 just about. A full and massive % differential right here.
Catches the jump off ledge. He's doing a great job of dealing with his minecarts using the PK Thunder. Very, very close to death right there. Rap ready for the PK Thunder. Gonna just punish it quickly with the dash attack.
That is a really slow changeover to Pokemon Trainer. That gave so much time for Rap to get additional resources.
Yeah, because the game's got to load in 3 characters. That's not really something I thought about. Another thing, Pokemon Trainer is actually nerfed in Squad Strikes.
How so?
Because the trainer's not on screen, you can't do fast switching.
Oh, that is miserable.
Yeah, I used to play Pokemon Trainer, and I was very annoyed when I couldn't do that in Squad Strikes.
The back, that's actually going to kill the Diamond back air. This is looking like a Steve sweep all of a sudden. Xero's Falco has been showing us something special, but it's going to need to be incredible to take the reverse 3-0.
All right, finds the side B into back air. You could gimp this Dr. Mario early, but sorry, I read his tag as
Rapcola.
Rapcola. You know, one bad landing from Falco, and that's going to be an up B punish, which could take it here reasonably. Doesn't even need it.
No way, no way.
Great DI, though. That up throw can be a very challenging DI check if you're not ready for it.
Oh, 100%. You think like
Up
that
smash
right there,
again.
that'll do it.
Up smash again, and Rap prevents the reverse 3-0. Very well played from Xero, though. I liked a lot of that Falco.
I agree.
I liked a lot of that Falco.
The